The boundaries of science. So, the reason I came up with this video is because I was just recently thinking about myself and how I've had a lot of problems throughout my life, but I've been in excellent physical health. And so I was just thinking, I was having recently this sort of internal debate about relationships, and I realized I have an acute lack of interest in relationships. And so I was just thinking to myself, is this a scientific problem? Do I have, some sort of hormonal problem? And, you know, doing all the tests, there was nothing physically wrong with me. And then I realized that science can't answer everything. There isn't always some physical solution. Sometimes there is, but more often than not, especially in the modern world, there isn't. It's a problem of your own, awareness and psychology. And the truth is that you can't really create some drug or some, quick fix, because ultimately that's what you're looking for, right? You just want some pill or some surgery to just fix all your problems. And I realized that that's not possible. There has to be some deeper mental work going on to really address the causes behind all of my problems. And in a way, I felt happy because I'd always had this kind of back and forth mental debate about whether everything can just be boiled down to science. And so I realized that it can't, basically, because there's there's just situations where you can't use science, right? And of course, what does science even mean, right? I mean, specifically, you can't use some physical solution like a drug or some surgery to just fix your problems. Because, I saw this, and it didn't work. I realized there's nothing physically wrong with me. There's no physical solution to this. And so now the value of contemplating and meditating and controlling your mind and all of these things that I talk about and praise has only increased for me because I've realized how important these things are to be done now as well, especially with realizing that science can't solve everything.